Another meaty here, 103,000. There's actually 3 meaties right now. So I just spotted 3 meaties, including this one's the 3rd one here. Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Curtin University Bus Station right now, and it's been a while since I've actually started a route here because there's not a lot of routes that actually start service here. The 960 is the main route that starts service here. There are 2 other routes that also start service here. I mean, no, 3. The 30 is the one that follows after 960. And then we have, there's the 30 right there, just talk about it. There we have the 284, which is actually a very lame route. There's like 2 hours per bus going up to Belmont. And in our route today, 201 from Curtin to Cannington. So you guys may be thinking, what the hell is this route? Because there are 34, there are 72, and there's 100. All 3 goes to Cannington. Then what's the point of this thing? This thing's actually like a health service route because it passes through Bentley Health Service, which is the Bentley hospital kind of health department thing. And also with the route we're going to take today, the service 338 201A that actually deviates via Activ Industries today. Yep, read it. So there's our bus over there, 2183, which is a garbage bus actually, but we're gonna take that to via Activ Industries. That's a very funny deviation. Yes, that's a very unique deviation because it drives through an industry, a factory building, which is actually for disabled people to go. So that's why at that stop, 1 bus per day, only this direction towards Cannington, 1 bus per day, it will loop into that factory building and pick up some of the disabled people, including some blind people, according to Mark, and including, of course, wheelchair passengers and a lot of different people. So I'll be sitting at the back because I think due to the fact that some of them are blind, that's why they have designated seats for them to take every single day for this one and only service that goes in there. That stop only served 1 time by this bus going to Cannington. There are no buses from the other direction actually goes in. So this bus also passes through Queen's Park Station, which is the not that important section. So here's our bus coming in. I'll sit at the back and film all the way through to Cannington Station. Alright, time to depart. Now usually, most of the time when I see the 201, they usually use gas buses. But today, I actually prefer if they use gas buses. It's way better than this crappy, unrefurbished bus right here. So we're going to show you the app here. So the route, basically, a lot of stops is the same as the 34, but we take a longer path compared with the 34. So we'll pass through Bentley later on, which is the main suburb that this route passes through. So this is the last service from Curtin going over to Cannington for 201. And here's the whole route. And then it basically loops like the 999 does, go to the back and then comes back down to that spot and then continues way to Spot Shed Bentley, that's the Bentley Plaza. And here, this deviation. 1 service per day going into Workpower Road, Workpower. That's the Activ Industries section. And then we'll continue its way back onto Albany Highway, go over here to Bentley Health Service. And here's the stop for Queen's Park Station. Right there, Queen's Park, which is the only normal route. Technically, this is also not even a normal route because it's like 4 services per day. Sorry about the focus. Apparently, I cannot even click there. There we go. So this is the only route that actually goes into Queen's Park Station that is not rail replacement. The other one's 907, replaced the Armadale line, but that's basically it. So, and after Queen's Park Station is actually 1 stop away from Cannington Station, so basically like a train replacement. So, we take Jarrah Road back here. Let's see how many people take this route before the Workpower deviation. I'll call it Activ Industries because that's what it is, but Transperth said it, according to the destos and also the information pillars, they all said deviates via Activ Industries, but for some of the stuff on the app it said deviates via Workpower, so I'm just going to say deviates via Activ Industries instead. That's the better term for that. So I wonder how many people will be taking it and getting on board before the deviation, because for sure the deviation there'll be a lot of people on board, that's for sure. Because this is basically the route for that place. This is the service that's for that. So, and then there will be, according to Mark, transit officers getting ready at Cannington to actually help these guys getting out later on. Because they're blind and they're like wheelchair, or they have like no legs or something like that. I don't know, but it's just disabled. Overall speaking, disabled people will be taking this route and boarding at the deviation stop, so let's see how it goes. This is the one and only service that goes in there, so that's why. Right now the bus is totally empty, so at the front we'll go back to where the 34 actually goes. The whole path is literally very similar to the 34, but it's just some stops is different from the 34. So here is back to the U-turn, the roundabout where the 34 will be going, and there's the stop for the normal 34. Yep. So here's the turn. There are two girls, there's two persons sitting there. Are they gonna take? Nope. 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 This route also goes to Bentley. If you're just going to Bentley, you can take this route, you know? It will stop at the Bentley Shopping Center stop. So, for real, no one cares about this, so that's why. The 34, my local route, 1374. All these buses are just basically by the Kalamunda contract, so that's why. I don't know about this one, but 34 is Kalamunda contract, so that's why. And also the same as the 72, I think. All the Cannington path routes, I think, are by Kalamunda contract. Later on, they're going to give back all of the most of the remaining routes that is in High Wycombe back to path, which is very nice. And also the Redcliffe routes, they're going to throw them back to path. And after that, all the routes in Redcliffe will be by path transit. Yes, every single thing will be by path transit. Right now, the 290, the 291, and the 940, these three routes are by Swan. But very soon they're gonna throw. Okay, here's the 34. That's the 34 path. We're not taking the 34 path. We're taking this way. So in the future, very soon 940, 290, and 291 will be thrown back. Not thrown back. Will be thrown to path transit, which leaving all the Redcliffe routes by path transit in the future. Very soon. Now some of them are by Swan, and also in High Wycombe, unfortunately, there are still two routes that's actually by path, that by Swan, which is the 277 and the 278, because they go to Midland, so that's why they're from Midvale Depot. Midvale Depot are Swan Transit, so that's why there's no choice for that. But all of the remaining routes are all by path right now, except the 280, which is not by path, and they're gonna throw that back, throw to path as well for the 280. So. Which is good. Every single thing will be path transit now at the Kalamunda / High Wycombe Redcliffe area. So here we are, turning out from the roundabout. This is where the 177 goes. So we have stops here, but the 177 continues to Cannington all the way to Manning Road, but we return back down to Bentley like the 34. But it's just we take a different path in this little area compared with the 34. So there's still 0 people on board right now. So technically, if you actually don't take the Workpower / Activ Industry deviation trip, probably you're the only one getting on board, because probably no one will be actually taking this thing. Now, technically, if you got the perfect timing at Bentley, you can take this. There's the sign, 201, turn left, line back to the 34 path at Ashburton Street. Oh gosh. Jesus. We're not focusing on what buses we're getting today, so we're just caring about the route here. At the Workpower / Activ Industries deviation. I'm starting to actually do a little bit more journeys, on full journeys with the deviation, because sometimes you look at the map, the deviation trips are just so weird and funny and looking, so that's why I just want to get them in. And then if you don't want to watch the deviation, which I don't know why you don't want to watch the deviation, but if you don't want to watch the deviation, I have chapters at the bottom for you to skip out the deviation parts. And of course, if you're the reverse way, you just want to watch the deviation, then of course the chapters are still there also for you to just watch the deviation part. Of course, I appreciate you watch the full journey, but it's up to you how you want to watch the video. Oh, just missed the light. We're gonna cut it out. So after the Bentley Plaza stop will be the deviation, so let's see how it goes. This red light is always one of the more miserable red lights, so... Now this one doesn't pass through Carousel, so that's why technically this route is pretty useless. It just goes to Cannington Station, but does not pass through Carousel. So the main point to go to Cannington Station taking the routes is actually going to Carousel. Not a lot of people will go to the train station. But let's see whether anyone board here. Oh, there is. There's a person. There's someone getting on. Wow. There are people getting on. A baby pram too. More buying tickets bullcrap. Just get a smart rider, come on. Did not mean to cut there. I thought I didn't actually have to record on, but I did, so I accidentally clicked it, so I stopped it. Damn it, that's okay. Next is Deviation, I think. Yes, it is. There's a sign right there. You see? Deviation. That's the one only for the 201. So it's only used once per day that this deviation appears. So it's turning into Ewing Street over here, going into the factory building. And then we'll just turn back out and continue. So let's see how this goes. There will be a lot of people boarding later on very soon. I don't know how many, but there will be definitely people boarding because this is the one and only service that comes in here. So, plus they're all disabled people, so of course they will be just waiting there instead of actually walking up back to the main road. Plus it's actually pretty far to walk back up to the main road. Here we are. Here we are at the stop. Anyone? I literally see no one there. What the hell? Here's Workpower. This is driving to a building. Oh yeah, we need to loop inside. We cannot. This is not the stop. We need to loop in there. Oh, just kidding. Here's the stop. Oh no, we need to go in there. Yep, here's the. Here's the. You see, driving into a factory building. Here we go, driving into a factory building. You see, literally driving into a factory building. Yes. Yes, literally driving into the factory building. This is literally inside a factory building. Not even any bus station. Not a bus station at all. Let's see how many people back here. Oh, there's a lot here. Yes. Yep, there's a lot here. A lot of people here. Really a lot. Let's see. Yep. Here they are boarding. Right back in here. A lot of people here. So, yep, some of them are blind. One of them is blind, at least. So, a lot of people here. Oh, there's actually also one service that goes the other way in the morning, but that's like way in the morning for them to just like bring them from Cannington over here. Yep, they're designated seats, so someone's taking the front seat there. I didn't occupy that, so yep, that's a lot of people here. Because this is their route to take from here. The one and only service. Yep, there's one terminate at Bentley Plaza. No, the morning service terminates at Bentley Plaza. That's pretty funny. Yep, that's the factory building at Workpower. Now I turn back out to Cannington Station. So they should all be going to Cannington Station. So, yep, the morning service terminates at Bentley Plaza. It doesn't go all the way to Cannington. That's pretty funny. I mean, it doesn't go to Curtin in the morning, that deviating going in there. That's pretty funny. I'll check it out tomorrow's timetable. Yep, there's one in the morning, 7:35 from Cannington. That loops into the deviation and then just terminates outside at Bentley Plaza. That's pretty funny. So 7:35, that service. That's pretty early. Well, finish the deviation, right back out. Literally from 2 dudes after the deviation plus 10 dudes. Wow. Yep, definitely. I don't want to say too loud because there's a person sitting right next to me, so. definitely all of them are disabled, that's for sure. Some of them are blind, some of them looks like they have some mental retardness. And okay, so at least, not like trying to say something bad, but no one is having no legs or no hands. Everyone is everyone having all the limbs, which is good. Okay, here we are. We turn left now because we need to go to Bentley Hospital. So that's why here is turn left, Bentley Hospital, no emergency because it's a crappy health service, not even a fully functional hospital, it's just a random place. Here's Bentley Health Service. This is a random building. So, yep, here's the Bentley Hospital thing, but it's just a random building. It's not even a very big one. Are there people boarding here? Is it a time stop? Oh no, it's just a freaking like a turn thing. Only one route going here, 201, which is garbage. I mean, 5 services per day. Our next part will be all the way to the back to the train tracks and Queen's Park Station. I don't know whether anyone will be getting off at Queen's Park Station, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, this path is so bad with all the cars parked here. And they just parked on the bump here. What the hell? They're all parking on the bumps. What the hell? There's the car park right there. Pretty big area for this health service. Actually, it is a hospital. There are wards in here. It's just no emergency. Made it to train tracks. There's train tracks right there, and return right to Queen's Park Station. No buses will be running. There's train, 2 cars as C pattern. No buses will be running back here. And just kidding, there's 000 can run back here. 2193. But no in-service buses will be running back here except the 201. When there are trains running. If there are no trains running, of course, the 907 will be running back here, but which in the future, yes, during Armadale Line shutdown, there will be a lot of buses running back here for train replacement. And of course, there will be shutdown for the periods during the weekdays as well, so there will be 201 and the train replacement running at the same time very soon in the future. Train coming in here, so level crossing. What the hell? Of this train, set 1, Armadale C pattern 4 cars, set 1 and 33. There goes another stop. That train's skipping Queen's Park. Someone's getting off at Queen's Park Station. Nice. Yep, someone's getting off at Queen's Park. Which is awesome. Here's Queen's Park Station. There's a bus stand here, which is only 201, so. And here we are at the bus stop. T pattern coming in here. Oh, actually that baby pram mum is actually also going to Queen's Park Station. There's trains at 5 and 41. Well, this bus really sucks. There's some problems with the ramp. Took 2 tries to bring it back in. Oh, no stops. One more stop to Cannington Station. We're just traveling like the train replacement now. Definitely some mental retardedness thing going on because they're just laughing. Not laughing at them. I'm trying not to. Well, that's actually bad, but isn't it? But yeah, definitely some mental retardedness thing going on for some of those disabled people boarded at the deviation stop. Which is just an unfortunate thing, unfortunate for them. But that Activ Industries is actually a spot for disabled persons, so that's why they're all there. Alright, made it to Cannington. Here we are. This road, they're still actually not yet finished building. And this road is still closed for so long now. So according to Mark, there are transit officers going to help these guys getting off, but let's see whether there are transit officers at Cannington Station. I'm seeing nothing right now, but let's see. Let's go. Maybe there's a specific spot for this bus to actually stop instead of actually setting down at the set down stand. You see, no one is here today helping them, so. Yep, not joking. 3317 at the front for the 208. Yeah, there are no transit officers today. Literally no one. So probably they have to get off by themselves. There's no one here, so literally no one. Maybe it's just helping them to get up to the top because it's mostly stairs. Yep, here they are at the stop. No one is here helping them, so getting off time. Well, there it goes, doing 72 afterwards. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out that very awesome and funny deviation. So, driving into the factory building, which is very awesome. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on the videos up top, and peace.